Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of August 17th through the 23rd. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I do want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords that just flipped right out, Scorpio. So if you are stuck in your head, try to balance those thoughts. You might be overly thinking about something, maybe overly thinking the worst. Here is the Knight of Wands, okay? Could be reading for some Scorpios where you're nervous, fearful about moving forward in some way. Could be physically, maybe with you traveling somewhere. All right, interesting. Scorpio, what does the sign of Scorpio have coming up for this week? Scorpio. So, as you can see, the cards are jumping out for you. Okay. Interesting. All right, and so we need the overall energy for Scorpio. We have the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Two of Wheels or Two of Pentacles. Overall energy for Scorpio. High Priestess, okay. So there's some fear with moving forward. There's some unknowns here. So some of you that I'm reading for, you're still maybe grieving a loss. Your heart is healing. Something happened in the past. So as far as you moving forward, I think there's a lot of questions here, and that's why we have this fear. That's why the very first card that flipped out for you guys is the Eight of Swords. There was this worry, this fear. Some of you, it's a fear with you maybe stepping out of your comfort zone here. We have the Page of Swords, so you could be procrastinating or delaying something here. Let's see. Page of Swords, the Emperor, Ten of Cups. So those of you that are married, because this is a married man, so this could be your husband. He might have received some news, or he is hearing something this week. With the Page of Swords, it can be positive, it can be negative. It's really, it can go in either direction here. But we do have the Two of Wands. Okay, the Nine of Cups. The Hermit. Yeah, so I am reading for some Scorpios where possibly you're married, possibly you want to take a break from a relationship, or this could be your husband wanting to take a break from the relationship. Somebody might want to be single. It could be because they have other options. Maybe they want to explore those options. That's a possibility. That's not going to be the case for all of you. Let's see. Those of you waiting on like business news, there could have been a loss in the past, yes, and so some of you are a little weary, a little nervous. If you're waiting on some sort of decision, with the Page of Swords, things could be delayed. But I do feel like that news is coming in. It's going to come in when you least expect it. So in the meantime, just try to stay positive. Try to stay out of your head. Try to distract yourself. The overall energy is the High Priestess. which is a more passive energy, which is no bold moves. So if you have to make a decision, or if you need to communicate with someone, again, some of you could be procrastinating, putting it off. No bold moves here this week. Waiting, and also spending some time alone. Some of you, I do see you reflecting on the past. Just don't overdo it. Don't lose sleep over this. Really needing to balance your thoughts here, Scorpio, this week. The High Priestess is a quiet energy. The High Priestess is a secretive energy, a mysterious energy. So there could be others around you that are viewing you as maybe wanting to separate yourself, wanting to be alone, also very mysterious. In particular, there could be this Emperor who's viewing you like that. If you're separated from this Emperor, he could be spying on you, or vice versa. But I do see that some of you are separated, and I think that I'm definitely reading for some females. You're spending some time alone here this week, focusing more on yourself. You could be focusing more on your spirituality, which honestly might be a good thing, because I see some of you Scorpios very much in your head. We have the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, we have the 5 of Cups, which can be you replaying past events in your head over and over again. So that's not healthy. So, if you're losing sleep, if this is now getting to a level where it's really not healthy, you really need to balance your thoughts. So I'm reading for some Scorpios where you're definitely stressed out. And you might need to bring in that balance. So if you're overly isolating yourself, we had the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So if you've been spending too much time by yourself, which, we just went through this lockdown for several months. I'm not sure if some of you were separated from your partner during that time. Yeah, I see some of you too much in your head. Maybe needing to turn to your spirituality, Scorpio. Maybe getting online, doing some studying, maybe learning something new. That could be something really positive for you. I think that eventually you are going to feel inspired with the 2 of Pentacles here, the Queen of Wands. You are going to feel more inspired and definitely more balanced emotionally, mentally, physically, because I think that some of you, this has taken a toll on your sleep. And there might have been a loss. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, a loss of a relationship. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, loss of a marriage. Some of you are now single. There's some worry here. There's some unknowns. There's some worry. But I am reading for some Scorpios. You're beautiful, attractive women. And you might meet someone online. That's a possibility. I mean, some of you could be browsing. You might not necessarily be talking to anybody, but you could just be looking. I think anything that you do here this week that's positive and healthy, that can help you take your mind off of the past, is a good thing. Some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius. There's definitely a Scorpio Sagittarius connection. Others, you could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. There also could be an Aries, maybe a Leo who's significant. I'm getting strong air and fire energy. Eight of Wands, there's going to be a shift here. You have a couple of eights. You have the Two of Pentacles here, which normally with the Two of Pentacles, you see the infinity symbol, but there's some karmic energy here. The energy will shift with the Eight of Wands in a positive direction. Listen to your intuition here this week. If you feel the need to separate yourself, as long as you're not overly isolated, but if you feel the need to separate yourself, then do that. With the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands, there is going to be communication coming in when you least expect it, okay? This might not be something you see coming, and it could be from someone that you're separated from. So it possibly could be this Emperor here. If you were not married, you might have a family with him. He also could be your boss, could be your father. You might have an ear sign child with this person, or if not an ear sign child, could just be a very inquisitive child, very curious-minded child. And so there could be physical travel coming up. It could be that you're traveling to maybe be with this Emperor. They're traveling to see you, or it could be to see a child as well. But let's pull you some additional guidance cards. If you hear my child, Scorpio, in the background, I do apologize. He is having a lot of fun at the moment. All right, so let's pull you some additional guidance cards. Yeah, he's singing and dancing, so that's a good thing. All right, Scorpio. Additional guidance for Scorpio. We do have that Leo new moon, and so the energy for you definitely might be shifting around the 18th, maybe 19th. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let me pull you a Moonology Oracle card, Scorpio. All right. I feel grateful, and also I feel lost. So this is emotional energy. Both of these cards represent a more emotional energy. And so some of you definitely with the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords, some of you are separated from someone. You might feel lost. I think that the message here from Spirit is for you to focus on what you have in your life with I feel grateful. Your loved ones, your family, if you have a child or children. Focus on those things or people around you that you're grateful for. A grateful heart just attracts more blessings. But also this card, Scorpio, talks about what is lost is being found. So isn't that interesting? So those of you that are separated from someone, or if you're single and you are having a difficult time with maybe moving on and letting go of the past, if you feel as though something is lost, this card isn't just about feeling lost. This card is about something that was lost being found. You can see here he has found something. There's that clarity, there's that enlightenment, and it's like a hidden treasure. And so something that was lost is actually being found. And I think that Spirit is asking you to feel grateful for this, or something that's being found. Now maybe once you find this, you need to meditate on this. Meditate and contemplate here, which with this energy you will. So you might find something out here this week. Something that you need to listen to your intuition about, Scorpio, okay? Very interesting. Okay. So I hope that you found this reading helpful, Scorpio. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. All right. Stay safe and have a blessed week. Take care.